Sorry, I'm a little hoarse today. Yeah, my allergies are acting up. It's really dry.
Good morning, y'all. It's LA Appliance Guy down here in the Appliance Wonderland, just chilling. Look what we got in, a beautiful KitchenAid. It's kind of an older unit, but I've never seen horizontal handles like this. It's new to me, but it's made by Whirlpool, KitchenAid. Look what they got here, a pan. And usually when you see a pan in a refrigerator, usually means it's leaking water. It's ice cold. It feels wonderful in here. It's got an ice maker. It's got a water skeeter, filtered water skeeter and everything. Very cool box. I bet you it's just a drain problem. Anytime you see a water pan, that's kind of a giveaway. These Whirlpool units are known to freeze up that tube in the back and get water down in the refrigerator and then onto the floor. Could be that simple. Let's do it. We gon' tear into it and put a drain heater in there. Should be a quick, easy fix. I say that, knock on wood. I always jinx myself. Me and Holly having a morning meeting before we get started. So, your defrost drain is back here. Well, we gotta go this way probably, yeah. And every time the unit goes into defrost, the water has to go somewhere. And that somewhere is down to the bottom and into a pan to evaporate. So we got to get back here and look at that drain hole. So quarter ice maker. So like these machines here are so simple. Why don't they have, there's ice on that screw right there. So what happens is this trough back here freezes over, and look at the ice already starting to build up around that drain hole. So what we need to do is clear it out, and then we'll put a drain heater on real quick. Simple. I have a video just on drain heaters and getting water on the floor. It's so common even in all of the newer refrigerators too. Drain freezes over. Some of them need a P-trap kit. Some of them have duck bills, but this one just has a hole and it freezes over, and then that water has nowhere to go but down into the refrigerator, and it freezes over and causes it to stop the airflow because the fridge gets the airflow from the freezer. Could be that simple. Old school KitchenAid, simple. Gotta friggin' love it. This one though, I think does have a control board in there, an adaptive defrost control, which isn't a big deal. We maybe turn it into defrost and make sure that the heater comes on. But very good units here. They usually run for many, many years before having problems. Unplug, you sucker. There we go. Dropping stuff. Bada boom. All right, I gotta get some more. Let's see if we can get this pan out of here. There's a ground, the most important wire right there. There we go. Get that through. Beautiful. That's what a good frozen evaporator is supposed to look like. Let's see, what's that Terminator look like back here? Ooh, see that? That Terminator is swollen. It happens, and it could be an intermittent problem. We're gonna go ahead and change that and test this heater too, since we're looking right at it. Alrighty, so you definitely don't want to be really messing with this stuff with it plugged in, but I'm dumb. So there we go. let's test this heater real quick. Put your meter on ohms and stick it up in now. Hold on a second. Let's see. Pow. Alrighty. So, this is not good. We don't want it to be swollen like this. So, when this happens, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But this is the Terminator. It terminates the defrost when it gets to a higher temp. So frozen, it should have continuity. But warm, it opens up. Yay! Unplug it. Not getting shocked today, or at least right now. Wire nut time. And high heat, moisture resistant electrical tape. Drain heater. Yeah. 12-2. I got a cut washer hose just for this. We gotta give it a blow. Put some of that hot air to use. Coming out of my mouth. Alrighty, stick it on in there. Alrighty, we're clear. Take our Romex wire, give it a little bendy bend, and stick it down in there as far as we can. And then bend it around the heater without cutting the crap out of you, because this is very sharp. There we go. Bend it around. Needle nose would be better for this, I think. There we go. Voila. What's easier is actually 14 gauge wire. Much easier to handle and can still, handle the heat going down into the hole there. Bada boom. So now, every time this baby, I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit, but every time this baby goes into defrost, it heats the copper and stops it from freezing up. Now, our defrost Terminator. Alrighty, there is no positive or negative. Which one you want to do? You want to do red to pink? Let's do that. Red to pink. Yeah. Red to pink. Wire nut. Brown to white. Twisty twist. I know people hate wire nuts. That's all I got. And our waterproof high heat electrical tape, aka Band-Aid. And then clip her back on over here. Sometimes you gotta bend it. Ugh. There we go. Pow. And I like it more than that. Tighter the better. Pow. Bada boom. Got her. Oakley dokley, let's put her back together, let her get cold, and we'll try and test the defrost. Easy peasy, nothing to it. Sorry I'm mouth breathing and really nasally and annoying. My allergies are acting up. All of a sudden, it's dry as a bone down here in the south. We usually get rain, when it's hot season, but goodness, it's dry like a dust bowl down here. It's killing me. All right. Ba-boom. And zip. All right, so it slides in and drops and rolls in and out. Pow. See, there we go. So while we're waiting on this baby to get cooled down, I think your technical data sheet might be under here. I don't see it. Sometimes it's at the front, sometimes it's at the back. Let's check the back. Or, you know, it might be gone. Yeah, I don't see it. But sometimes you got a technical data sheet that's clipped right in here or in the front, but it tells you how to put it into diagnostics and all that junk. But I'm pretty sure it's like all the old Whirlpools where you get it cold and you unplug it for 1 minute, plug it back in, unplug it for a minute, then you turn the thermostat to the off position and plug it back in, and it goes into defrost. But we'll try it once it gets cold. So let's see what we got here. 10. I give it a 10. Okay, so we're gonna try and turn it into defrost real quick. We need to unplug it, boom, for 1 minute. So I'm gonna give, I think it's 30 seconds or a minute. So do. And then we got to turn the thermostat off. You turn it to the off position, then plug it back in. Hold tight. All right. Off. Plug it back in. All right. Now, see if the heater comes on. Woo, goodness gracious, that's hot. Yeah, it's on. Yeah. Ow. Alrighty, after defrost is tested, you just turn the baby back on. Boom. And now the fan motor and the compressor and everything comes back on. Voila, that's how you put a drain heater and a defrost Terminator in a KitchenAid. Just an old school Whirlpool. Pretty sweet, I like it. Now I just gotta test the water and the ice. Alrighty, I brought her on in. I don't think I'm even gonna put any water on this thing. It's pretty clean. Let's hook it to some water and check the ice and the water skeeter. Pretty simple here, just a 1/4 inch compression fitting right to the water valve. And we get in some filtered water, baby. Woo! Alrighty, where we at right now? I had to unplug and everything, just under 40. We can jump this ice maker, pop the cap, little jumper to M and N. And then it should, there it goes, it's turning, and then you'll hear a click and a flash. There we go. Now you can remove it and it will continue to cycle and then it will fill. Bada boom. Basically that just bypasses the thermostat. Should fill and we should be making ice soon. Let's see if the water skeets. Hey! Water skeeter. Filtered water skeeter. This is a 2003. That just tells you that it was well friggin' made. I think I heard some ice. Yeah. Ice. Good to go. So, we made it to the end of the video. That's how you put a defrost Terminator or thermostat and a defrost drain heater on a Whirlpool or KitchenAid. Old school. Old school fix for an old school unit. And that's not our keyword. You put the keyword down in the comments to let everybody know you made it to the end of the video. And today, it's too hot. Too friggin' hot. Don't touch a heater when you turn it on and it gets hot. You don't touch it. Okay? No, but of course I had to touch it. Burn my friggin' fingerprints off. But too friggin' hot. This baby is as good as sold. I'm not even gonna I'm gonna wipe it down and put it on the line. Good old school box with an ice maker and a water skeeter. I love it. No complicated dispenser, levers, springs, switches, control boards. Only one control board, but it's a pretty inexpensive adaptive defrost control. So good box. Too friggin' hot. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. I am hot. It's hot. I've been trying to catch up today and I'm not going to. So see you tomorrow. Later. Don't touch a hot heating element. Later, y'all.